Hey!
Welcome back. Battle!
Well, this is the Riku battle.
The
So
Riku battle. With the classic person in a video game bounce to say, hey, I'm ready to go.
actually, the cat does that. If you watch,
Really?
if you maybe put it on later, but like this laser,
Uh-huh.
she doesn't like Big London. He would wiggle.
Yeah.
She just goes like
I'm ready to go.
she's ready to. She's done crazy jumps. She, like I said, she jumps on the counter into the tank and everything. She's got height. Okay,
How?
so you steal an item.
From a chest.
I used to have a poster that came with a strategy guide. I threw a lot of those away.
No.
But on one hand it was the sphere grid. On the other side it was a list of Riku's mixes.
Oh, okay.
Because you can do a lot of cool shit with her.
Holy shit.
You basically can do like Lulu's Overdrive
Yeah, that's awesome.
with a character that it doesn't matter what her magic stat is either. Like, it's pretty cool.
I think I told you before that I'd only ever played through this game once.
Yes.
And this was like, I was 12, so I totally ignored all of the mixes. I basically focused on Auron and Titus and Waka.
Mhm.
Like, I just went straight physical and pretty much ignored everybody else.
Yeah. I don't know. I talked with my one friend Darren about this before, but he said he had a playthrough where his Kamari was the strongest character.
Yeah.
And I can see that if you take Kamari through Waka and then Auron's sphere grids, but is there a build that is right for him? Because I almost feel like you want to have... Do you want to have 3 mages on a team? Like, is that really necessary?
Kamari's supposed to be like the fast guy, right?
He's kind of however you want to make him, because he's like right in the middle of the sphere grid.
Right, yeah.
It's kind of like goes the same way with like his blue magic, where it's like I learn magic from enemies, and he's like a utility character.
Yeah.
Guado Salam.
Guado Salam. Time to get racist again.
Yes and no.
A little bit. Less than Damn the Albed, but you know.
Well, in Final Fantasy X-2, the Ronso want to exterminate all the Guado.
As you do.
Well, you know, kind of a spoiler, but one of my favorite cutscenes later in this game, where Seymour talks about killing them one by one as they try to block his path.
Right.
I kind of understand why, but even Kamari's like, no, we can't do that.
When I first watched the History Channel smash hit Swamp People,
Yeah.
I was expecting them to look like this.
I like how Waka intercepted his hand there. Like, no.
I don't trust nobody. Also, those hands freak me out.
Yeah.
Like, they're just not human enough. It's like Uncanny Valley sort of
Yeah.
going on.
I always thought they were like
Their stomachs or their chins.
the water race, even though the Albed like technically are too.
Yeah. Would you consider the Albed to be another race? Or they're just like a
I don't know. That's
to
a good,
use
that's a
taxonomical
good,
terms, a subclass or a sub.
yeah, that's a better division actually.
Yeah.
Because the only difference they have is the genetic thing with their eyes.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're good. I just had to.
No,
I'm checking out the waveform and I realize I'm way louder.
that's fine. Okay, so this is one of the best things you can do in the game is build your own equipment.
Yeah.
What? You want to sit? Here.
One of my cats, I say mine, but it's Tara's cat.
Mm-hmm.
He is not a cat. He's pretty much a dog. He barks at you. Just if you start talking to him, he'll just go, bah! Bah! It's great.
She has like the sweetest little meows. Your eye looks a lot better. Like pink eye, and she was sneezing when I first got her. Okay, go ahead. Just be nice to the cords.
Guard Yuna. Stay close to Yuna.
Just keep an eye on her there with the...
Well, just a few episodes ago, and by few episodes I mean like at the beginning of the game, stay away from the summoner.
Yeah. If you say so.
Aw, shit. It all adds up. Now we're starting to get into the thick of things.
It really doesn't matter.
No, but, you know. Also, his hair is so tame compared to Seymour's hair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously they're not related, but still, like, the Guado hair is maybe a different color than human hair, but, like, it's...
Okay, I think
Seymour's hair is
this
just...
little super cutscene coming up is where I would, back in the day, I'd have to go rent. Remember renting games?
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to go rent another version of the CD to play through. I remember saying to you at the beginning of the Sin fight, after the Mihan High Mushroom Rock, I mean.
Right, I hate that part.
That fight was where it would freeze up too when the Chocobo Knights were charging Sin for some god-awful reason. But
You just had an old copy and it would freeze.
yeah, just disc, you know. Well, let me put it to you this way. When I was in my old house, I used to have my PS2 and it would sit up, which was stupid. Because there's no reason to set a game console vertically, because you're just asking to knock it down.
Yeah.
Or for it to fall over, or something,
Right.
you know? And I think that was probably... And as a kid, I really didn't take as good care of the CDs as I probably should have.
No, I didn't either. There was this one time, like I broke plenty of games and I lost plenty of consoles in my time. But there was this one time, and I'll never get over this. My stepbrother and his friends, who my stepbrother wasn't too bad, but his friends were like super rowdy, and they would always just destroy things. And they found my copy of Spider-Man for the PS1, which is one of the greatest games I've ever played. And one of them just threw it against a wall, smashed it. What the fuck, dude? I did a lot of stuff like that. But most of it was my fault.
Yeah. I know on my disc copy of Final Fantasy VIII for the PS1, there's one summon that doesn't work, and there's one enemy that if it does a certain animation, the game will freeze.
Oh, it's weird.
Of course, this enemy is an endgame enemy that you train on against the islands. But you can kill it before it does this animation. It's the Aqua Breath animation that, like, Kamari gets in this game.
Oh, okay.
And the summon is my second favorite summon in the game, which is basically like you summon the devil,
Oh, okay.
and he does gravity damage. And here we go again.
Why?
I don't know. You see my old laptop there. Something about that USB slot is crazy, because that does not happen to anything on this one here. Just get yourself a new Dell.
No.
And
No. What are you doing? Oh, okay, we're back. Alright, it's fine.
You know, we started right at a good spot, too.
That's true, yeah.
This is actually the scene I was talking about. Seymour is like, hey, I'm going to take you on a magic carpet ride.
Check out this. Seymour's CGI model looks like somebody I know, and it's really weird.
Yeah?
It's not somebody you know, but it's somebody
Okay.
I know. It's just like, so it's a dude I went to high school with, and it really freaks me out. Behold! Zanarkand! This part's wild.
It's pretty impressive PS2 graphics, honestly,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
to say.
Didn't they spend like 5 years on this game or something like that. Like a crazy amount of time.
I'm not sure when this game came out. I know that 9 came out in 99.
Yeah, this game came out in 2002, I think.
So, I believe the PS2 was already out by the time 9 came out on the PS1. I could be wrong about that.
Yeah,
I get the release date of that and the Dreamcast mixed up.
Yeah, I think it was...
Dreamcast was like 98, I believe.
I believe it was 2000 that the... I think it was either the end of 99 or 2000 the PS1
Yeah.
came out. And I remember that Final Fantasy IX was totally ignored because everybody was caring about the PS2.
You know what's crazy about the fact that it was totally ignored, though? It's one of the best games.
Yeah,
and I know I
I've
say
heard
this
that.
about a lot of Final... Like, my favorite's probably 8.
Yeah.
And 7's really good. And I think 6 is really good. And 10's probably my second favorite. And I think it's really good, too. But anywhere from, like, 6 to 10... And I'll even include 12 in this, because I like 12's system a lot, is... They're just really well-made games.
See, 12 bothered me. I borrowed it from a friend once, just to try it out, and I just did not like the battle system. The fact that it was, like, both action RPG and turn-based at the same time. For some reason, I don't know why, that just rubbed me the wrong way for some reason.
I got it for the PS4 and I've platinumed it, so then I, like, resold it somewhere else, but there's actually some RNG you can do to get a Zodiac job class, which is like the international release, which is what the HD is.
Right.
To get a bow on the airship, you can do RNG that it works like 95% of the time if you do it exactly right, and it has 240 attack, and you don't need to have a license to equip it. So within the first hour of the game, you can get a very game-breaking weapon.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, I kept that, but I also did my normal character build. And with that, the HD remaster is cool because you actually pick like the jobs you want your characters to do. So it's like, oh, Vaughn, I made him like he has like a spear and was his main class, and I forget what I made his second. Bosch was like a knight and like carried a great sword, you know what I mean? And it's like, you pick like what kind of mages and support classes you want for each person, and then you commit to that, and that's all you can teach them. But it also speeds it up because you're not dumping like your license points into unnecessary shit.
And gambits, so many gambits.
I love the gambit system, but it really takes a while to get used to.
Yeah. Oh my god. Are you embarrassed?
Is Riku supposed to be like the country hit cousin, kind of?
Together.
Is that what they're doing?
I don't know. How old is she canonically anyway? Like 16, 18?
God, I hope so. Because was that you? Don't make me show you when you get thwomped. Thwomp. That's all it is. Yeah, she gives me like the nicest eyes. Like, why did you do that?
Why did I get thwomped?
You know why.
You know what you did.
7 o'clock this morning, she jumps in the bed and bites my toe, and then runs out of the room. She's like saying it's time to get up and feed me. Like, she knows what she's doing, and she's sweet. You go, lay down and get some air.
Oh, this is the cutscene where Seymour's like, I'm gonna marry Yuna because I have to.
Yeah. I wish Orin would have like just punched him in the stomach right there.
I know. Favorable reply. You're gonna say yes. I mean, oh wait, think about it. But you're gonna say yes. We all know.
I don't have to worry about what I'm doing. Electric scooter outside.
I thought it was a lawnmower.
No, that thing is way louder.
Oh, I guess it would be.
Oh, there's a leaf guy with a leaf blower out there.
Freaking Titus. Are your eyes okay?